What's up, YouTube? Thanks for tuning back into Chase Games here, and today let's talk about save or spend, value banners, alternatives. I don't know. Let's just talk about my feelings, at least, on spending your gems. First of all, I'll warn you. First of all, I'm a streamer and a previous tiny whale, so I don't always listen to my own advice, and I don't always have impulse control. But to be fair, I usually have like a dozen people egging me on in chat, so it's their fault that I have no self-control. But here's the thing, the 1.5 anniversary, and now seeing what JP's 2-year anniversary is like, I think needs to shape how we look at gems and normal banners, and this is going to change whether you're a free-to-play or a whale or a new player. If you're a new player, if you're a new player and you start, say, in 2 weeks, okay, when there's no celebration banner going on, you're not logging in and getting 10 multis for free and whatnot. God, that would suck. Start during an anniversary, boys and girls. We have one every 2 or 3 months. But if you're a new player, you got to get some units. Okay, I understand that. Yeah, you can go with like A's and events units, and honestly, if you have the self-control, that is the better option. But I understand new players going after whatever is up. Free-to-play players, I think if you're a long-term free-to-play player, you know what I'm talking about. And let's just talk, I'll throw a little math in, but this is mostly common sense. This game doesn't give out so many free gems that you can't even chase a banner unit every month. Okay, this is simple, but I love nerding it up with a calculator. Let's pull out the calculator. Okay. What are we getting free gems now? A month, like 15,000. It's I know if you stop at door 20 on the Blossom doors, you get 1,000 gems a month. If you make it to 40 every month, that's 1,000. That's 2,000 gems instead of 1,000. So monthly that adds up. If you're talking about saving for 6-month anniversaries, making it to door 40 instead of door 20 gives you an extra 6,000 gems per anniversary. Not the hugest number, but hey, that's 2 48-hour scouts. Say you're going, say we get like 15,000 free gems a month. In my opinion, you are taking a stupid risk chasing I'm not going to say I've never done it. Okay, don't throw that back at me. I did it recently. If you go after a normal banner unit, okay, I got to scroll for a while here. There's so many. Malroth. Okay, you want Malroth. Okay. If you go after him with less than 45,000 gems, you're taking a big risk because you are probably, dude, it's not a small chance that you won't get him, okay? I won't say that it's likely that you're not going to get him for, say, 20,000 gems, but it's real likely that you won't, if you've got 30,000 gems and he's got a month left, yeah, sure, maybe you'll probably get enough to pity if you have to. It's a small gamble. It's personal choice. It's a game. Have fun. I get it. But if you consider every single banner, like every single unit banner, non-celebration type, just the standard like one spotlight unit, okay, I think you need to plan on each one costing you 45,000 gems. So if you get 15,000 free gems a month, you can only guarantee 2 banner units every 6 months. Some people will get lucky and get them with tickets. If you're a dolphin, paid once onlys can make a difference. That's kind of outside of this equation. But the thing is, you know, if let's say, all right, so over 6 months, 15,000 gems a month, 6 months, you could have about 90,000 gems every 6 months for 48-hour banners, for celebration stamp cards, etc. Well, let's talk about, you know, let's talk about how many units we get over 6 months. And this isn't even 6 months, okay? We already... Well, let's start with, since we're on the DQT database here, let's start with, like, the DQ9 event. This is about halfway through. You know, it gave us Corvus 1 week, okay? Then you got, Fallen Angel Corvus. You know, we get a banner a week. There was kind of a break there. So, let's see. That's 3 banners in 4 weeks. 2 banners in 1 week. You know, they did that to us last month. They gave us the 2 dragons at once. These girls are going to come together. Girl? Yeah. 1 girl, 2 sides. It's 2 banners. They will be on each other's banners, by the way. This is another banner, I'm fairly certain. Matasagore, I've heard about that guy. I don't know if this is a banner or a free unit. It's probably another banner. I don't know if they'll be together or not. That's 1 or 2 more banners. Again, this guy, I don't know if he's a scout or a free unit. That's the Return to DQ5 event. That's a banner. Here's the thing. I'm making a bad point. I'm doing a poor job of making this point. There's a new banner unit every month or every week or 2. Let's just go with completely unrealistic and say we only get 2 new units a month. 3. Okay, 2 is not even possible. 3 units a month. Okay, again, that's not possible either. Over 6 months, that's 18 months or 18 units over 6 months. Although the celebration kind of takes up... no, let's just stick with that. I mean, that's still fair. Say that you get 18 units in between celebrations. That's a low number. You can only guarantee 2 of those. Let's say that between those 90,000, you get a unit every 30,000 gems, okay, with your free gems. That's only 3, okay? That's 1 out of 6 of the spotlight units that you can get. You know, honestly, I'm not crazy about that myself. You know, the 48-hour banners, okay? Let's just kind of preview those, and for those of you that don't remember, if you started, like, you know, tomorrow or something, it's 5 possible stamp cards. They've got all of the previous spotlight units on them, minus the general pool units. So even the spotlights that are currently in the general pool, they will not be on these banners. And, you know, it's a nice little perk. Pulls 1, 3, and 4 are guaranteed A rank. So if you're missing A ranks, it's nice to kind of fill in those spots if you care. But yeah, there's a guaranteed S on 2 and 5. Obviously, you can get additional rainbows along the way, so you're getting at least 2 rainbows and 5 multis. That's a value right there compared to a normal banner. Okay. You know, then we got Young Terry and the Zeong. I know it's not it's the Zeong, but it's like super duper killing machine, the 3rd, I think. 4th. Uber duper super killing machine Quattro. That's great. This is whatever his name is. He's better than Sagittar, but Sagittar's nice too. Jessica and Veronica. I mean, who doesn't want more copies of those? Jessica, I think, is... I don't know. Jessica's not as hype as I thought she was, but she's still very useful in some strategies. Veronica is apparently very powerful. I have her unawakened, so she's not really peaking. This, I have not gotten to test out Corvus myself yet. I just finished leveling him. I got to put him in something relevant, but he seems like an amazing unit. Diamond Slime is amazing. You want 15,000 gems for this banner. Okay. This one, up to you. Do you want Veronica and Jessica? I know I do. This one, I want one of these units. Graynarl, that's what he is. We'll say that, like, he's very meta, but, like, we won't say that he's like on tier with these guys. I don't know. Probably is. He's probably better than those guys. Young Terry. If you don't have Young Terry, you sure as hell want Young Terry. Sorrow and Nocturnus. If either one of those guys isn't maxed, max awakened, you want that. So let me see. Let's say bare bones. Bare bones. You want this. Young Terry. You know what? Only Whale's maxed Young Terry, because if you have Young Terry at 1 awakening, his 3rd awakening lets him improve wisdom on your nearby casters. So I'm gonna say Terry's another one that you definitely want to go for. These guys, you know, let's give them each half a credit. So that's a 3rd banner that you want to go on. That's 4. This one, I mean, I think Eric's really good. He just isn't showing off much because who pulled for him? I did, and I didn't get an awakening, so he's useless. So we'll say that one you don't have to. And then Fallen Angel Corvus and the DQ11. How do I not remember his name? I've played that game 3 or 4 times. Fallen Angel Corvus is probably another must too. So, I mean, that's like 5 banners that you definitely want to pull on. You know, 3 definites and 2 like, probably most players are going to want that. The worst one is Eric and Gem Slime. And I'll tell you, I really want an Eric Awakening. I would love to do all these. Now, granted, we are going to get these months later on the timeline than JP did. We're likely to see a change or 2, hopefully more than 1, like we got for the 1.5. It was a nice change. I think we needed a little bit more, but it's better than I expected. I want all these things. So let's just say, let's compare just the 48-hour banners to summoning on spending 90,000 gems. All right, so 90,000 gems gives you 6 of the 48-hour banners. So, you know, like I said, this one is the skip for most people. If you don't have, especially if you don't have 1 copy of Eric already, this is the skip. Because Gem Slime is worthless, okay? You want to do 6 of these banners. 95% of players want to do 6 of these banners. Okay, you can do that with 90,000 gems. Alright, so that's 6 times 5, that's 30 pulls, okay? And if you don't get the spotlights, every rainbow has a 1 in 4 chance of being one of the spotlight units. They're all goods. Obviously, some of them are bigger pulls than other. And then they're all previous spotlight units that aren't in the anniversary. There's really, at this point, even on JP, from I'm pretty sure their meta hasn't advanced terribly far from where we are right now. What do you not want to pull right now? There's really not a whole lot of dead units because they've got a Blossom coming, or they have a Blossom that makes them like top tier again almost. There's a few exceptions of it, you know, like Kirill. Kirill needs a 2nd Blossom. There's not a whole lot of stuff that, unless you max awaken it already, you know, that's just, there's how many spotlight units do you have max awakened as a free or low to play player? What I'm getting at is, so every rainbow ticket you get on this banner is a win, and that's going to be relevant in my calculation here compared to normal pulls. So that's again 6 times 5, that's 30 multis. You're guaranteed 12 S ranks, okay? And say you average between the 6 different banners, say you rainbow 1, say you average 1 extra rainbow ticket. I think that's very reasonable. So out of those 6, you're getting 3, so 18 spotlight units, okay? Now let's say, let's bring back that handy dandy calculator, okay? Do I even need the calculator for this? What point am I trying to make here? You know, so going with the assumption that you can go for, like, you get a little bit lucky. You don't pity everything, or you just spend your gems on spotlight units, but you're still smart about it. You got 3 of them, maybe even 4 of them. Okay, you know how many spotlight units you got for 90,000 gems? You got 3 or 4. Okay, that's it. Chase Games, you're being stupid because there's other S ranks on those banners. No, there aren't. Their general pool. You have them all maxed. Right now on global, up till the 2-year, you could say Giuliante's worthwhile. We don't have Valencia in there yet, as we should. Sorry, I'm getting a little scatterbrained, but there's nothing that's worth pulling. I understand there are a few awakenings that are still worth your time in the general pool, but it's not much, and they're not nearly as good as getting any spotlight unit for the most part. Okay, I feel like I'm speaking for 90% of players here. Whales, you know you're in a different category, and most of the whales hate me anyway. Alright, so there's all that, like, yeah, you're getting far more value. Okay, 90,000 gems getting you at least, I'll say at least 18 spotlights. I think we can say, it's safe to say that you'll get 6 rainbow tickets over your 30 multis, outside the guarantees. That's way better. Yes, they are dated at that point, okay? They're a few months dated, but these 48-hour banners, they're only units from the last 6 months. Yeah, they're from within the last 6 months. They're not terribly dated, so they're still relevant. Yeah, maybe you struggle with... I know they give us some events that really, like, have that new unit, like, printed on, like, this is strong for this fight. I know they do that to us. But really, like, clearing an event stage is usually not that big a deal. And also, alright, every single event, every month, whatever, the more this game progresses, the less we are going to need that new unit to do something, because we have, you know, it comes down to, like, oh, this boss does frizz and zam damage, and that's what the new unit resists, and he attacks with a relevant type. We're going to have less and less occurrences of that, okay? We're going to have more S ranks, or even A ranks, that have those same resistances that can attack with type neutral, or, you know, the boss's weakness. So we're less and less likely to have fights that really demand that new unit. I think that's really fair to say. You know, the meta's changing a little bit. Like I said, you know, when I talked about stamina the other day, we don't need those B and C tiers to fill in because you need 5 units with frizz resistance, you know? We don't need that anymore. You know, we have more S ranks. There's a larger pool. The average player has more units. So we're not going to be in as many situations where you really are desperate for the new unit. So yeah, put off having the shiny new thing, and, you know, you get way more value in the long run. Because again, don't forget blossoming. Okay, you know, this banner. You know, well, you know, this, you know, Eric was, what, 6 months oldish? No, he was 7 or 8 months when JP got this 48-hour banner running, okay? That means he's going to get a blossom within the next couple of months, okay? Maybe not the next couple of months, but he's going to have a blossom, okay? These units are not so... These stamps are celebration stamp card, whatever, banners. Special stamp card celebration banners. I know, I'm terrible at this. They're not so often that you can really count on max awakening these guys. So, you know, say that you pull a few copies of Eric when he's not really useful. If you've got 2 or 3 stars on, or hearts on him, when his blossom comes around, you know, at the 2.5 anniversary, that's a huge win. You know, just having a little self-control now is going to set you up for the future. Because so far, every blossom has made every character top tier, or damn close to it. And then just, this came out today. We're talking about gems and also kind of a spotlight of what to expect for the 2-year. So a small note on that. The 48-hour banners had a rerun on JP starting today. But it seems to be, it only, it brought them back in the state that you left them in. And I think they all came back at the same time for only 48 hours. So anything you missed in the 48s, you get one more chance. So if you're a free-to-play player and you happen to get, you know, another 10,000 gems over the course of the anniversary, you can do like 3 more pulls on the 48-hour banner that you wish you could have spent on or saved for or whatnot, finished. I don't know if they'll do that for us, but it is a small note just for those interested in that. And then they got this today too. We didn't get this for the 1.5, our 1.5 that we are finishing up right now. This is what I would refer to as a more traditional anniversary stamp card. This is damn near everything on it, okay? And it's better than... This is the best 10 stamp banner we've gotten. So it has every previous spotlight on it, minus the general pool. They seem to be better about not including the general pool on things. What was our 1.5 free stamps? Maybe they'll keep including them on the free stamps. I guess I understand that. That's just so much disappointment. But the actual gem taking celebration banners, I think they've always held the general pool out. Anyway, it's going to have everything. Every pull on here is a win for the most part, unless you were somehow lucky enough or wily enough to max awaken something. But for those that can't see, we've got a guaranteed S at the first, 4th, 7th, and 10th stamp. Okay, and notice again, it's very small. The 10th stamp here, okay, this says 1 guaranteed S, 1 guaranteed, 1 guaranteed. This is 3. The 10th stamp on this special anniversary, this is a one-time banner, by the way, for those not used to it, will guarantee 3 S ranks. So over 30,000 gems, you're getting 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, 6 S ranks guaranteed, all spotlights, bare minimum. You can't be disappointed in that, okay? You can only be jealous that other people got more luck. Same point with the 50-point banners out right now. I know they only matter if you're spending... if you only got 5 S ranks and they all weren't awakenings on things that you already have maxed, it's a win. It just sucks when you got 5 units and, you know, the guy in your Discord got 10. I had damn good luck the last couple of days, so I can't... I'm sorry for the less fortunate. What a first world problem. Anyway, this is amazing. And then you're getting, stamp 2, you're getting an iridescent orb. We haven't gotten this in a while. I love getting iridescent orbs along with my pulls. The iridescent crystal, illustrious crystal, whatever they call, less valuable because, they are farmable, but still all 3 of them. I'm pretty sure we're going to be hurting for those for a while. And then, even a little classic 10,000 gold. I will pay 3, a banner like this, a banner I want to pull on anyway, and the stamp card gives me 10,000 gems for 3,000, 10,000 gold for 3,000 gems. Yes, please. Every day I will take that summon. So yeah, they're just all amazing. So keep in mind now... So if you want to optimally utilize an anniversary, you want 135,000 gems. I don't think they'll ever give us that many within a 6-month period. But you can get close, You can do this and then easily 4 to 5 of the 48-hour banners. And you can just always expect this every 6 months now. So, do you want 20 value units, or do you want 3 or 4? That's it. Okay. When you get these at the anniversaries, they are going to be a couple of months old. You're not going to get exactly what you want. So let me just get it out of the way. Anniversary units are different. Okay. Sorrow. Yes, you wanted to spend whatever it took for Sorrow. You're going to want to spend whatever it takes for Erdrick, I'm sure. Okay. Every anniversary celebration unit they give us every 6 months, you're gonna want that, okay? Just spend what it takes. Take your luck with tickets first. If you ever do paid once onlys, that's when you do the paid once onlys. Just cross your fingers that you get it ASAP. And I know you're gonna use them in every fight, but me personally, I think it's crazy to chase dupes. But I don't know. I mean, when you use them on every fight, do you? I'm a collector, so my point of view is skewed. I didn't mean for this to be a 25-minute video. This was more rambling than my argument, maybe, but honestly, I think it's just... I think the meta of gem spending has changed. I really do think that you got to save for these. I know that there are going to be players that always want to make sure that, you know, they only care about getting 1 or 2 units every 6 months. You know, guys like Tropical Visions and Pack, I think, they've got their arena team scouted out 3 to 4, 5, 6 months ahead of time. They know exactly who they want in there. They want that meta unit. Sometimes they want them with Awakenings. That's their choice. For standard players, for free-to-play, low-to-play guys that just want to play the game and have fun, especially if you're a collector, you can't go after the good things that come out every month. You know, Matasagora here, I think he's one. I think the Anlucias are going to be really good too, but Maldrago, whatever he is, what's it? Oh my god, major typeless breath damage, all enemies an area effect, often envenomates and confuses. That's amazing. God, I'm gonna want to scout for him. Range 1 to 3, moderate scissors breath damage one enemy 5 times. Rarely lowers breath resistance. Okay, that's less than me. This, oh my god. This guy, he's gonna be amazing in some things. I wouldn't say he's gonna replace Melroth because Sleep is way better than Confuse. Confuse is unreliable, but still. Like, this is a guy that I want really bad. You can't summon for this guy. Like, you can have him. Okay, you can have him, and you can have, like, Murdaugh. Is he a scout? I don't know. You can have Duran. Duran's going to be something that we all want. You can have him, and this Goldiga guy. You can have those 3 guys, or you can have... Sorry, you also have to make sure that you get the anniversary unit, too. You got to get the celebration unit. So you get to have, like, 1 or 2 of those guys. And the anniversary unit that we get every 6 months. Or you could have 20 awesome units, you know? It's up to you. I don't even know if I'm making a good argument. If you tuned in and you stayed through all this rambling, thanks. And I'll be back with more soon, guys. Good luck.